Hi, I'm Dr. Shaunna of drshaunna.com and welcome to Superfood Spotlight. The superfood we're featuring this week in the spotlight is onions, all different types of onions. And we're going to look at why they're so healthy for us, all of the great, amazing health benefits, and then how we can incorporate them into our diet. So first of all, they're high in fiber, just 3 grams of fiber in one onion, and they're low calorie, only about 63 calories, although you're not going to bite into it like an apple. But it's nice to know they're low calorie. And in addition, they're low glycemic. They're not going to spike your blood sugar. But in addition, they have something called chromium within them that helps to balance out your blood sugar. So that's really great. They're also loaded with antioxidants like all of our superfoods. So specifically, now they have vitamin C and other vitamins as an antioxidant, but specifically they have sulfur compounds, and this allyl sulfide in particular increases its health benefits when it's cooked at low temperatures and for less than 30 minutes. So that's good to know. And in addition, much like when we talked about garlic, there is a release of healthy compounds, sulfur compounds, this thiopropanol sulfoxide, when you cut into an onion. So that is when you cut into it with the knife, that's when it's released. You're breaking the plant cell membrane, and that is released. That releases some of the great health benefits, but also can make you cry. So what's great to do is after you've cut into it, let it sit for about 5 minutes or so before you start cooking it. And that's really going to maximize that nutritional power in it. Now, in addition, onions help to boost our glutathione. Glutathione is our master antioxidant that takes those toxins that are circulating in our bloodstream and have broken down and help to excrete them. So that's in that phase 2 detoxification process. So that's really great. And as well, one of the antioxidants in onions is quercetin. Now, that's also in apples, but it has, amongst other things, in addition to the anti-cancer and anti-inflammatory nature and immune boosting, it also has an antihistamine effect. And so great if you have allergies, things like that. So that's just as a bonus. The anti-inflammatory aspect, there was a study done in 2007 in the Journal of Nutritional Science and Vitaminology, and this was a rat study. So they had 40 rats and they looked at them over a 3-month time period, and those that were fed onion versus the control group had increase in their antioxidants, lower inflammation, and a decrease in markers for dementia. So felt to be brain healthy as well. In addition, there is a suggestion of increase in longevity. So that's from a few reasons. There was a survey of people who were centenarians over 100 years, and when they looked at their dietary intake over the years, they ate a lot of onions, a greater proportion of onions. There was also a study done in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition and found that people who had a lot of onions had a decreased mortality from cardiovascular disease by 20%. That's pretty significant. And in addition, there's an improvement in your cholesterol profile. So one study looked at half an onion a day, which is pretty easy to get in. People had a lowering of their cholesterol, of their bad cholesterol by LDL, and an improvement or an increase in their good HDL cholesterol. So those are all great. Now, another great feature of onions is its ability to increase our bone density. So a number of studies. One had women who had their ovaries removed, which kind of puts them at risk for osteoporosis, but they fed one group dried onion every day, and they, at the end of the study, had stronger bones. Another study of the Journal of Agricultural Food Chemistry found that onions help to inhibit osteoclasts. Those are cells in our body that help to eat our bones, which serves a purpose, but if you're at risk for osteoporosis, it's not something that you want. So that's an increasing in bone. And then a Chinese study looked at postmenopausal women and they had 3 grams of onion juice a day for 8 weeks, and they had an increase in bone mass. Now, all the time I've been saying, how do I sign up for these studies, like the one drinking wine or the chocolate study or the massaging every week, but this one, onion juice, I'm not sure that I would be too keen to try, and I gotta admit, never had onion juice, and it's not high up on my list. I prefer to caramelize them or eat them or have them chopped up raw on my salads. So those are a number of great reasons to enjoy onions. Now, my favorite, of course, these sulfur containing and allium vegetables are excellent as anti-cancer compounds, and there's lots of studies related to that. So specifically, this started a while ago when they started this. There was a French study in 1998 that found that women who ate more onions and garlic, another allium, had a decreased risk of breast cancer, pretty significant. In 2004, there was, in the British Journal of Cancer, they looked at 238 men with prostate cancer and then 471 controls. They did not have prostate cancer. And they looked at their diet, and the people who had, the men who had allium vegetables, like onion and garlic, more than 10 grams a day had a much lower risk of prostate cancer than those who that had less than 2 grams. So great for that. There's also a study in the Journal of National Cancer Institute where it showed a decreased risk of prostate and esophageal cancer. So all around, these onions that you just kind of throw in these dishes can have some really great effects. Now, one question that I'm often asked in my meal planning service, because I cook a lot with red onions, and partly because they look so pretty on a salad, but also somebody said, is there a difference between the red and the white onions? Well, the white onions are still really healthy for you, and all of what I said does still apply to these ones. But there was a Canadian study, University of Guelph, that said that the red onions actually have more anti-cancer capability than the white. There was a study that looked at red onions compared to 4 other types of onions, and these guys killed off more breast and colon cancer cells than the others. Now, if you're cooking with this, in particular, if you're cooking with it, it's not such a problem because they caramelize up and they sweeten up and they taste really great. But that really sharp taste, if you want to avoid that sharp taste from, say, a red onion on a salad, just soak that in cold water, rinse them under cold water, and that really helps to cut that down so you can really enjoy that flavor without that sharp bite. So, how can we enjoy these? Well, on salads, chopped up, one of my favorite ways. In sandwiches, of course, on pizzas, in pasta dishes, soups, stews, casseroles, you name it. I mean, it pretty much goes into most of my dishes that I cook every week. So onions are the easy superfood we are featuring in at least 2 of our superfood meals this week at mealcure.com. This is an online superfood meal planning service I've created to help take the stress and chaos out of what's for dinner and put the fun, joy, ease, and most of all, health right back in. If you'd like more superfood videos, check out our YouTube channel at Dr. Shaunna for more great information. How do you like to enjoy your onions? Pop a comment below. Feel free to like and comment or share this video with others. And I would love to know, do you have any great ideas for onions? I'm always open to requests as well. With that, have a fantastic week, and most of all, be good for you.